The UK government has officially put a ban on dependent visa into the United Kingdom for those coming for a postgraduate studies from January 2024. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what to expect as regards UK immigration, what are the things that we should look forward to happening as regards getting a student visa here in the United Kingdom, and how these decisions is going to affect both international students and prospective international students. And also in this video, I will share with you some of the things that have been proposed in order to reduce net migration into the United Kingdom. So if you think this will interest you, don't go anywhere, keep watching till the end. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, please click on the red subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for being here, I really do appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. It's no longer news that the UK government has decided to put a ban on dependent visa for those coming for a master's degree here in the United Kingdom. And, there's been a lot of mixed emotions as regards this decision. And, if you also came across the news yesterday and you have your thoughts on it, please share in the comment section, while I also share my own thoughts here in this video as regards this update. Now, for the past couple of days, I've been posting videos on, the government's plan to stop dependent visa. I got a lot of backlash saying, oh, it's a lie, it's not true, But now it's official as regards that decision. And the truth is, the dependent visa is not the only visa category affected by these decisions. There were other propositions or other, proposed measures suggested by the UK Home Office. Some were accepted, some were not accepted. However, the dependent visa definitely, cut across some other visa categories on how, on the implication of that, decision. So those coming for a master's program from January 2024 can no longer bring in their dependents, except you are in for a PhD program that's for 3 to 5 years. That's when you can bring in your family into the United Kingdom. Now, as sad as this information is, sometimes we need to, think of things not from the emotional point of view, but from a realistic point of view, to be honest. Now, in 2019, after Brexit, the UK lost a lot of labor power in different sectors across the UK. And as an organization or as a country that, is governed by intellectual individuals, they came up with a way to attract bright minds across the world, which was the reason why the post-study work visa that was initially stopped in the UK was brought back in order to make UK a destination country and more attractive to intellectual individuals across the globe, which was why the UK was able to attract a lot of people into the country. I could remember in 2019, because I used to work in a bank in Nigeria, and one of my jobs was involved in helping people make international payment transactions. And I discovered that in 2019, when that decision was made, the volume of pounds transaction we used to do was to the barest minimum. We were making, tuition fee payments immediately for people paying in USD and Canadian dollars. However, after that announcement, we started getting a lot of transactions for pounds payments. So that decision was one of the things that made the government, the country, attractive to people. And from 2019 to 2020, people started coming into the UK because of the chance they've got to stay back for 2 years doing the post-study work visa to try to get a job and also to make adequate plan. Unlike before, when the moment you're done with the program, I think you have about 3 or 4 months to move back to your country. Now, when the decision was made, a lot of people started coming to the UK. Now, and I tell people that our relationship with the UK government is not, what's the word now? It's not a parasitic relationship. It's a symbiotic relationship. It's a transactional relationship. That's the right word. So the UK government is not going to allow people to come into their country without them having a benefit. It's just like you having a house. You wouldn't bring in a third party into your house without you having a benefit again from it. Now, they needed people to come into the UK. They gave us a lot of opportunities, some new visa categories were created, just to attract people into the country to help with the gap created by Brexit. Now, when we came into the country, now I tell people that every visa category in the UK Home Office have a quota. They have a number they don't want to exceed. So the moment they hit that number, it's very, very, it's normal, because it's not the first time the UK government is stopping a visa. They've done it in the past. They stopped the postgraduate work visa in the past. Nothing happened. So if they're coming to stop the dependent visa also, is because they've gotten what they want. I was having a chat with a friend a couple of hours ago, and we talked about how international students pay 4, 3, 5 times what their students, their home students pay for tuition fee. Now, despite the fact that we pay a lot of money, and by the way, those home students don't even pay that money with their own savings. Most of them collect student loan, which they don't pay back until they start earning a certain amount of money while working in the UK. So, if you're coming into the UK to pay such an amount of money, then definitely the government is getting a lot of benefit from we coming in. And, it got to a point whereby the UK will definitely become saturated, which is what we're experiencing now. So, it's a very hard decision. It's going to affect a lot of people. People won't be able to come into the UK anymore, because why would I come into the UK to spend £16,000 for a master's program and I can't bring my family in, even though I have the chance to stay back? Why would I stay under 2 years when my family can come with me? So it's going to make UK no longer a destination country for so many people. However, the truth is, this decision had to be made. The UK is becoming so saturated. The resources available is not going around anymore. So this is just a hard truth that we need to actually come to realization, that even though it affects us in so many ways and we're being emotional about the decision, the truth is it's a decision that has to be made. So the dependent visa was not the only visa category that was mentioned during this process. They also talked about making some changes as regards the skilled work visa. Now, as at now, the minimum salary threshold is 26,000 plus. That's the amount of money you're expected to make before you can apply for the skilled work visa. Now, the government is making plans to, or the UK Home Office Secretary made a proposition that this threshold should be increased from £26,000 to £33,000, which is something close to the, the minimum wage here in the UK. Now, obviously, that particular decision can't be passed to law. It was rejected, by the way, by the parliament, because this is going to affect so many ways. Now, for instance, people who are applying for the health and care visa, which care home is going to pay £33,000 as a carer, working as a care assistant in the UK? So it makes that particular, visa category very difficult, which is the plan of the Home Office to make, to put some measures in place as regards the visa category, so that the net migration can reduce to the barest minimum, to the acceptable numbers. So obviously that was denied. So the threshold for salary threshold still remains 26,000. Now, another thing they mentioned is that students can't switch to any other visa categories until they are done with their program, and this is because many of we Africans abuse this opportunity. There are so many people who come into the UK and eventually leave their program at the middle and try to get a work visa. Now, you wouldn't blame the student, because many of those applications were accepted by the UK Home Office. So if I'm a student, you have my record, I'm currently studying, and at the middle of my program, I'm applying for an health and care visa, I'm applying for a skilled worker visa, and you are approved. The UK Home Office approved those applications, even though they know you are still a student. So it's whose fault? It's both the decision of the students to leave their program and switch to a different visa category, and the Home Office also make a decision to accept such application. So the new rule now is you can apply or you can switch your visa until after the completion of your program. So just like post-study work visa, you can apply for post-study work visa until you finish your program and your university informed the Home Office that you're done. And that's what is being put in place also for other visa categories. You can't apply for any other visa category until you've completed your program. So my thoughts about this is it makes it even more difficult for people to be able to apply for the, to apply for jobs, because what if you get a job, so you have to probably wait towards the end of a program before you can apply for any job in the UK. So these are some of the many other, changes made as regards UK immigration rule. Please share your thoughts with us in the comment section. Let's have a chat. Let me know what you think about what exactly is happening here in the UK as regards immigration. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, you find this video useful, so click on the like button, click on the red subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And for my 30 subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.